Morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and take your seats. Um, yeah, thank you guys once again for coming here on short notice. Usually we put out a little bit of an announcement on Twitter, but uh, we've just not been able to accomplish that. I've just made a few phone calls and said, "Hey, I got something to break. Let's come here as soon as possible." So, thank you guys once again for coming. This is a big day here in the Rambler organization. We're really excited about the future of this franchise, right? The last time I was in this chair, I was talking about players leaving and the a disappointing season and everything. But we're really excited about the future. We would love to be able to announce all these players that we have coming in, right? I mean, we have quite a few that are going to be coming into this organization this season to really make an impact. But can't announce everybody. Free agency has not begun yet here in the SFL. We still got to get through season 22. But with this, we are able to announce one new member today, and let me tell you, I'm ecstatic. I mean, I am just beyond words about how much of an impact this is going to make. But let's go ahead and announce it, and then we'll open it up to some Q&A. But we do want to announce that the Indianapolis Ramblers have hired former president of the Baltimore Vultures, Sir Ron Yates, to team president and to the director of communications here in Indianapolis. And I got to tell you, I am extremely pumped for what he's going to be able to bring to this organization off the field. I mean, this guy is just everything you want in a person that's going to be able to help run your day-to-day organization. And I couldn't be more excited to have him. I really couldn't. Yeah, Jeff, let me tell you, the really the conversation was, like I said, I wanted to try to shift the focus, shift the gears a little bit in this organization. We haven't really done too well the past couple seasons, right? The new era of SFL has not been too kind. But we're getting there. We've shown some promise, and this past season, something I've really been just keeping an eye on was what's going on in their locker room, right? There were some pieces in there that probably really didn't mesh well. And so those pieces are now gone, and we're really excited about what we're able to do. But like I said, one of the things I wanted to do was really just shift the focus, shift the gears a little bit, and get this brand jump started and get things going. And so I in my mind, with me taking over as head coach and all that stuff, I was like, I need somebody that's going to, besides Robert, be able to come in and help us with the day to day. And and a big opportunity came up with Sir Rod Yates, and I reached out to him, being a former Baltimore Vulture myself back in season 14 and 13. um I reached out. Sir Ron was a guy that was in the organization, was somebody that I brought in as a GM. And so I reached out and we had a great conversation, right? And he told me about his frustrations and stuff, and I told him what I was looking for as far as somebody that can come in, and I was like, all the things that you want, I can bring that to you. And after some great convos and just talking to him, he made the commitment, and I was even like, I remember, like, I jumped like out of my chair because I was like, is this really happening? This really just happened. But I mean, like I said, I couldn't be more excited to bring him in. I mean, he's going to be. I mean, this is a five-time champion. I'm going to keep saying this, right? This is a five-time champion we're talking about. So anytime that you're able to bring somebody with that type of experience, championship experience, knowing what a championship team should act like on and off the field, um, I mean, you have to pull that trigger, right? And no doubt about it. And he's really going to be able to help us off the field with everything. So I'm really excited to get him going. Yeah, Kathy. So basically, what's going to happen is like I've already kind of mentioned it. Obviously, with me taking over as head coach and running the playbooks and this and that, um, you know, Robert, is the general manager of this organization, has done a tremendous job. And I always believe that there should be three people, um, involved. And so Sir Ron's going to come in and really help with the culture, help with the progressions, help with just getting leaders going, right? Getting team leaders going, and really just everything on the field or everything off the field, helping out with that, and then on the field as well. I mean, being able to, to give me another perspective when it comes to game planning and this and that. So, he's going to be kind of like the Swiss Army knife, right? He's going to be the jack of all trades, and so he's going to bring a lot to the table, and I'm really excited. And like I said, this is the type of caliber people we're going to be bringing in this season, and and he's going to be the leader of that, right? And so, he's looking forward to the challenge. I mean, he's won 5 titles. It's kind of like he told me. He said, "Well, what's next?" And I'm like, "Well, here's what's next, right? Be a team president. Let's see if you can rebuild a franchise." And so, being able to come here in Indianapolis and take on that challenge, I think was a really big thing for him. No, I mean, not at the moment. I mean, we'll have some news that comes breaking down here eventually, but this is something I really wanted to get out the door and then get him into our locker room and get him going as soon as possible, right? There are still free agents that are lingering out there, and we put a posting up yesterday about what we were looking for as far as player personnel. And, I think when free agents, even free agents that may be on the fence about some things, really look at a guy like Sir Ron Yates, who's well respected within the community, they're going to look at that and go, "Oh, wait a minute, he's going to Indianapolis. Maybe I need to think about the Ramblers." And so, we're, like I said, he's going to be doing a lot more than people think, right? But like I said, he's accepting of the challenge. He's ready to go for it, and really excited about being a Rambler. And I'm excited for him about that as well. And I'm really excited for this organization. So, thank you guys once again. I'm sure that he will probably jump on a show sometime soon. Maybe I won't spoil that. But he'll be giving his thoughts on it as well, and talking about his excitement for the Ramblers. So thank you guys once again. And hope to see you soon when we come out with some more news. Thank you guys.